How to refill the TEROS 31 tensiometer. The water potential measurement of the TEROS 31 only works properly if the sensor unit, tensiometer shaft, and ceramic tip are completely filled with degassed, deionized, or distilled water. Any air bubbles inside the sensor unit and shaft will downgrade the quality of the water potential measurement. For refilling, we recommend using the TEROS 31 refill unit, which you can order separately. TEROS 31 sensors will need to be filled prior to first use. Use only deionized or distilled water to get the complete measurement range for water potential measurements. Using tap water may contaminate the pressure transducer and ceramic tip. Do not touch the ceramic tip. Skin oil, sweat, or soap residues will affect its hydrophilic performance. Fill the beaker with deionized or distilled water and place it in the refill unit. Screw the TEROS 31 shaft into the shaft adapter and connect the adapter to the refill syringe. Put the TEROS 31 shaft into the beaker and pull the syringe plunger upwards until the spacers snap in. Fill the sensor unit with deionized or distilled water. Connect the TEROS 31 sensor unit to the sensor unit adapter. Fill a second refill syringe with about 5 milliliters of deionized or distilled water. Connect the syringe to the sensor unit adapter. Pull up on the plunger until the spacers snap in. While holding the plunger and syringe, unlock the spacers and let the plunger slowly move back down. Some air in the adapter will now be replaced by water. Do not let the plunger snap in, as this might damage the pressure transducer. Repeat the previous steps until the adapter is completely filled with water. The sensor unit should be degassed for a few hours, until no air bubbles are visible in the adapter. From time to time, tap the sensor unit to loosen any air bubbles. Keep the shaft in the beaker until the whole shaft is filled with water. From time to time, remove the shaft and tap the shaft to loosen air bubbles from the ceramic cup and the shaft wall. Meter recommends leaving the shaft in water from several hours to overnight. When the shaft is filled with water and the sensor unit is properly degassed, the TEROS 31 can be reassembled. Completely dried out ceramics may need more refilling time for all air bubbles to leave the ceramic. Disconnect the syringe and syringe adapter and set them aside. Remove the sensor unit from the refill unit. Add a few drops of degassed water to the top of the sensor unit. Slowly release the pressure from the syringe and slowly remove it from the tensiometer shaft. Remove the TEROS 31 shaft from the beaker. Put a drop of degassed, deionized, or distilled water on the open end of the shaft so a meniscus forms. Bring both water meniscuses together and insert the shaft into the sensor unit shaft connector. Carefully screw the shaft into the sensor unit until the shaft touches the O-ring inside the sensor unit and pressure will build up. Continue to slowly screw until it's finger tight. Do not use any tools to screw the shaft. Put the TEROS 31 in the water-filled beaker again for about 1 hour to lower the accrued overpressure. After successful refilling, keep the ceramic tip wet. Otherwise, water tension will rise up and air bubbles may develop within a few minutes. Meter recommends storing the filled tensiometer in a water-filled beaker until the sensor is installed. For long storage time, the next day or later, use the provided protective cap. Fill the reservoir with deionized or distilled water. Insert the shaft through the opening and close the protective cap.